If you would please remain standing, I would like to ask Chloe Kenyon to come forward to say a word of prayer.
Please bow your heads and pray with me. Heavenly Father, how wonderful are the works of your hands. As we gather here today to celebrate a step forward into new places with new people and new experiences, let us not forget the blessings that follow behind us. For this school, which has given us a safe place to learn and a strong foundation to build upon as we take this next step into your world. For our teachers who have so richly loved and cared for us, even at our worst. For our families who have cheered us on to the finish line and stood by our sides through the many bumps in the road. And on this day, especially, we thank you for the friends that we have found among our classmates. Come fill our lives with your love and continue to bless in the days to come. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Thank you, Chloe. You may be seated. I would like to welcome everyone this evening to the 2020 Silex High School graduation. Before we begin, whether you are joining us live this evening or watching us on live stream, I think we can all agree that this has been a long time coming, and I know our graduates are ready to receive their diplomas. My name is Rod Hamlet, and I have served these graduates as their principal for the last 3 years. As we begin, I want to thank the Silex R1 School Board. The support that the school board provides not only to these graduates, but to all the students is second to none. I would also like to thank the faculty and staff of the Silex School District. The countless hours that you have put in for these students is appreciated and shows it with the great group of students that you see here before you. Additionally, I would like to thank all of the groups that helped this evening setting this up, from our SAFE program for providing water this evening, our National Honor Society students and sponsors, Andrew Mills and CNC All Around Sound for setting up our sound for the evening, and Wagner Photography for live streaming the ceremony. A special thanks as well to Mr. Leonard Hopke, Mr. Aaron Hinkey, and Mr. Sean O'Brien for the great job they did setting up. But most importantly, I want to thank the parents and families of the graduates. As you know, this was a year unlike any other. Without the support and guidance that you have given your child through the years, and especially this year, tonight would not be possible. You have helped to mold these students into the wonderful adults, and you have made our job so much easier in doing so. Thank you. At this time, it is my privilege to introduce to you the class salutatorian for 2020. Aside from her many academic accomplishments, this student has been involved in FFA, National Honor Society, Future Business Leaders of America, the Safe and Sad program, and the Lincoln County Sheriff's Department DARE program. When thinking about what to say about her, I asked some of her teachers to describe what makes her so great. Here are a few things of what they had to say about her and the impact that she has made on our school. Sydney was a hard worker and very energetic. She was always a great leader that led by example for the other students. Another teacher stated, "Sid is a pure joy. I love her spunk. She's fun and very respectful." One of my fondest memories of her was on our 7-day cultural and adventure tour of Costa Rica last summer. It was awesome watching her comfort zone expand and seeing her interact with a group of local teenagers by dancing the night away in the city park. Another teacher stated, "Sydney shines as she possesses the unique combination of a great personality and unparalleled intelligence. She has a determination about her that allows her to achieve anything that she sets out to do." It is now with great honor I introduce to you Miss Sydney Burkemper.
Congratulations, fellow classmates. No matter how many times we considered the option of dropping out, we stayed in school until we were required not to go to school for the last few months of our high school career. We have overcome the completely unexpected, and the view right now is sure worth it. Whether you are sitting here today to show your support for a friend or loved one, or you yourself are a graduate, I am certain we can all recognize that high school has not been painless, but it has been bearable thanks to teachers, friends, and family. Let me start with my teachers. I truly believe I was blessed for having teachers that always had their door open to answer my endless questions. Each and every one of you have taught me more than what was just in the book or scheduled for the curriculum. You have taught me how to manage panic attacks, stress, sleep deprivation, etc. But all jokes aside, the challenges have made me much stronger and more efficient than I ever thought would be possible. I feel confident as I walk into this next chapter in life. I have received the best education and life lessons from teachers who genuinely want to see their teachers become the best versions of themselves. Now, to the people who know how crazy I am but still choose to be around me, my friends. We have won together, got in trouble together, and matured just a little bit together. I could never tell you how much I appreciate you for being a shoulder to cry on or making me laugh so hard that I cry. I can honestly say the best memories of my high school career are because of you all. Finally, to the people who are stuck with me, my family. I will start by apologizing for all the annoyance I've put you through. I strive to be as patient and caring as all of you. If I asked for help, you would make time out of your own busy schedules to make my life easier. Because of your unconditional love and support, I've been molded into the person you are looking at right now. In closing, my experience at Silex High has been full of ups and downs, but my teachers, friends, and family have always been there for me to lean on during the hard times and cheered with me through the great times. I hope to make you all proud. I ask all of you here to reflect on the factors it took to get to this point today, and more importantly, celebrate this achievement of graduation. All right, class of 2020, it is our turn to shine. Let us all go out and make our own success stories.
Thank you, Sydney. I would now like to introduce to you the class valedictorian for 2020. Over the past 4 years, this student has set the standard for academics at Silex High School. In addition to his many academic accomplishments, he has served as the FFA president, sentinel, and parliamentarian. He was student council executive vice president, FBLA treasurer, was a member of the National Honor Society, student ambassador, as well as receiving several awards for his work on the basketball court and baseball field, including being awarded the Missouri State High School Activities Association Sportsmanship Award in 2018 and 2019. Here's what his teachers had to say about him. Tommy is a salt-of-the-earth good person. He has a calm intelligence that comes with being wise beyond his years. He can outwork everyone in a room and remains humble about his achievements. Another teacher stated, as I was thinking about Tommy and the 13 years I've had with him in school, many adjectives come to mind. A couple of those are hardworking and determined. But more importantly, I've also witnessed things like fairness, compassion, being humble, honest, and kind. Tommy is one of the finest young men I know. It has been an honor to see him grow and mature into the young adult he is today. I could always depend on him to get the job completed well. He has a very pleasant personality, and he is a good role model for everyone around him. And lastly, here's a funny story told by one of Tommy's teachers. One day in the 3rd grade, he's going to love this story. One day in the 3rd grade, Tommy and his friends were playing kickball on the playground. Each player got a nickname that day, and Grody Explody was born. His determination and powerful kicks helped him score a lot of runs that day. Clearly, he still has the determination and power to reach his goals. P.S. I still call him Grody Explody in my head. It is my pleasure to introduce to you Mr. Tommy Grody.
First off, I would like to thank everyone for coming out tonight. I also would like to thank everyone who made this possible. As many of you know, not everyone was fortunate enough to have an in-person graduation. So this means a lot to me, the class of 2020, and our families. If there is anything this year has taught me, it is to not take anything for granted, even the little things. And there were so many laughs that did not get to be had. We missed Trey and Brian making fun of Coach Hankey because of how short he was, and Casey Pruitt leaving school early because, and quote, let's see if I can get this right, "This is so stupid. It's too nice outside. I got to go home." And then there was listening to Miss Watson absolutely murder the keys on her keyboard. We didn't get to walk the halls before graduation or say our final goodbyes to all our teachers and friends. We didn't get to have our final baseball season with a return trip to the Final Four. But at least we didn't have to pick up rocks on the baseball field. However, I don't want to be remembered as a class that had a whole bunch of laughs go unfinished. I do not want our senior year to only be about what we missed. I want the class of 2020 to be remembered as a class that persevered through these tough times. If we can make it through a pandemic, I think we have a pretty bright future ahead of us. I challenge each of you to always look for the good and avoid the negative. I want each of us to always remember the little things that made our high school years so great. Whether it was playing a sport, singing in choir, cheering on the sidelines, playing in the band, going to FFA, and quiz bowl contests, or just hanging out in the halls before school. Those are the things we need to hold on to. Remember driving Mr. O'Brien crazy, or that Coach Barry became a father during this. Don't dwell on what was not, but remember what was. We are all so fortunate to have attended Silex High School. Thank you to the teachers, coaches, sponsors, and staff who really and truly cared about us. Each of you has made a difference in our lives. Thank you, Mr. Hamlet, for always cheering us on, encouraging us, believing in us, and making sure we got our high school graduation. Thank you to our parents and families. I believe one of the true benefits of quarantine was spending more time with our family. While it was maybe too much time, it was more time. Thank you to my sister for being a great role model. Thank you to my grandparents for showing me the ethics of hard work. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for always pushing me to be the best I can and always being there for me. Finally, Sydney, congratulations on being salutatorian. It's an honor to share the stage with you. Thank you, class of 2020. It has been quite a wild ride. Good luck and God bless.
I would now ask our senior class sponsor, Mr. Sean O'Brien, to please come forward. We have two class sponsors this year, Mr. O'Brien and Mrs. Bear. As a lot of you know, Mrs. Bear and Mr. Bear recently had a daughter, so she was unable to be here with us tonight. At this time, our graduates have a special presentation for their parents and family members.
Looking back on the memories, the dance we shared,
It's working.
the stars
We shared beneath the stars above. For a moment, all the world was.
that you'd ever say goodbye. And I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go.
The way it all would go.
I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the good thing. Holding you
If I'd only known how the king would fall.
You know I might have changed it all. And now I'm glad I didn't know the way it all would end, the way it all would go.
All would go. Our lives are better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance. It's my life, it's better left to chance. I could have missed the pain, but I'd have had to miss the dance.
Thank you. You guys can be seated. I love that tradition. Another tradition that we have as well is our PowerPoint presentation that we usually do for the seniors and families. Obviously, that was a little difficult to do this year being outside. That will be posted virtually early next week, so be looking for that. Among the things that the class of 2020 missed out on this year was their senior awards night. And while we tried to do as many things virtually as we could, it just wasn't the same. This year, our graduating class was able to earn almost $283,000 in scholarship money. We want to take a moment and recognize those seniors who were awarded scholarships this year. At this time, I would like to invite our school guidance counselor, Mrs. Hillary Heidgert, to come forward to announce our scholarship award winners.
Long before they were seniors, students were working towards scholarships and awards. Starting 4 years ago, they focused hard on improving their GPAs. They joined clubs, participated in activities, and volunteered in their communities. This hard work takes time and perseverance. At this time, I would like to recognize the students who have earned a scholarship or award towards their higher education. When I call your name, please stand. Jacqueline Adams. Jacqueline has been awarded the American Red Cross Scholarship, the Silex Boosters Club Scholarship, the Silex R1 School Board of Education Scholarship, Silex CTA Scholarship, the Floyd B. Dowell Jr. Memorial Scholarship, and the Jim Norton Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Jacqueline. Sydney Birkenber. Sydney has been awarded the Silex CTA Scholarship, the Ron Eisenbath Trust, the Missouri State Fair Youth and Agriculture Scholarship, the Missouri Cattlemen's Association Scholarship, the Lincoln Pike County Cattlemen's Scholarship, the FCS Financial Scholarship, the Auburn Presbyterian Church Scholarship, the University of Missouri Curators Scholar Award, the University of Missouri Alumni Association Legacy Scholarship, the University of Missouri CAFNR Scholarship, and the Lincoln County Sheriff's Department DARE Scholarship. Congratulations, Sydney. Scott Creech. Scott's been awarded the MIBA Scholarship and the Troy Elk Lodge Scholarship. Way to go, Scott. Tommy Grody. Tommy has received the Silex R1 Board of Education Scholarship, the Silex Booster Club Scholarship, the Ron Eisenbath Trust, the Silex CTA Scholarship, the National FFA Toyota Motor Sales Scholarship, the Paul E. Lovell Scholarship, the Donald E. Thompson Family Charitable Foundation Scholarship, the Berks Oakley Pre-Engineering Scholarship, the Moose Lodge No. 2599 Scholarship, the Jack Price Scholarship, the Quiver River Youth Tour Finalist, the Missouri Cattlemen's Association Scholarship, and the East Missouri Conference Scholar Athlete. Congratulations, Tommy. Mr. Colby Greenlow. Colby has been awarded the University of Missouri Diversity Award Scholarship. Congratulations. Justin Havlick. Justin has received the Lincoln County Farm Bureau Scholarship, the Silex CTA Scholarship, the Silex Booster Club Scholarship, the Ron Eisenbath Trust, the Paul E. Lovell Scholarship, the Silex R1 Board of Education Scholarship, and the Northwest Missouri State University Academic Excellence Scholarship. Congratulations. Brian Hinkie. Brian has been awarded the John Wood Trailblazer Award, the Silex R1 School Board of Education Scholarship, the Silex CTA Scholarship, the Ron Eisenbath Trust, the Missouri and Kansas Moose Association Scholarship, the Lincoln County Sheriff's Department DARE Scholarship, and the Quiver River Scholarship. Congratulations. Brecken Johnston. Brecken has been awarded the Silex R1 Board of Education Scholarship, the Silex CTA Scholarship, the Jack Price Scholarship, the Ron Eisenbath Trust, the Ducks Unlimited National Scholarship, and the Robert J. Trelewski Senior Scholarship. Congratulations, Brecken. Nico King. Nico has been awarded the Lincoln County Fair Showmanship Scholarship. Congratulations. Chloe Kenyon. Chloe has been awarded the Silex R1 Board of Education Scholarship, the Silex Booster Club Scholarship, the Silex CTA Scholarship, the Ron Eisenbath Trust, the Lincoln County Master Growers Association Scholarship, and the William H. Mudd Jr. Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations. Rachel Klein. Rachel has been awarded the Silex R1 Board of Education Scholarship, the Silex CTA Scholarship, the Stephen Abisham Memorial Scholarship, the Ron Eisenbath Trust, the Margaret V. McCarty Scholarship, the University of Missouri CAF&R Scholarship, the St. Alphonsus Alumni Scholarship, and the Quiver River Scholarship. Congratulations. Dylan McGill. Dylan has been awarded the Gary L. Gleer Memorial Scholarship. Congratulations, Dylan. Felicity Stokes. Felicity has been awarded the Silex CTA Scholarship, the Ron Eisenbath Trust, and the Lincoln County Sheriff's Department DARE Scholarship. Congratulations. Chase Thornhill. Chase has been awarded the Gary L. Gleer Memorial Scholarship. Way to go, Chase. Emily Weatherford. Emily has been awarded the McConnell and Associates Scholarship, the Silex R1 Board of Education Scholarship, the Silex Booster Club Scholarship, the Gary L. Gleer Memorial Scholarship, the Jeff Cox Memorial Scholarship, and the Ron Eisenbath Trust. Congratulations, Emily. And finally, Kylie Williams. Kylie has been awarded the Jesse E. Ringheisen Brooken Educational Fund, the Alumni Legacy License Plate Scholarship, the Silex Booster Club Scholarship, the Silex R1 Board of Education Scholarship, the Silex CTA Scholarship, and the Ron Eisenbath Trust. Congratulations.
Thank you, Mrs. Heikert. Each year when we come back from Christmas break, I start thinking about what I want to say to the graduating class. As January began, it seemed like just another year. Then on January 26th, something unexpected happened. Kobe Bryant died. At that point, I knew right away what I wanted to say. You see, Kobe Bryant was one of the greatest basketball players to ever play the sport, or any sport for that matter. But even more importantly, he had developed this alter ego that was nicknamed the Mamba mentality. The Mamba mentality has been defined as outworking all others and having a competitive drive that exceeded everyone else. I was so happy. I had it. I had my theme. When I thought of this group of seniors, I immediately thought of that mentality. The Mamba mentality of never giving up, never giving in, no matter the circumstances. I've watched them over the years develop into young adults, striving to be the best they can be, and that mentality is the pure definition of who they are. In every aspect of their lives, they exemplified this. Little did I know that over the next few months, they would prove to all of us exactly how much of the Mamba mentality they had in them. When we left school on March 13th, I remember going around to each lunch table. I don't know if you guys even remember this, but I went around to each lunch table and I told you that there's a chance that we might miss some days after we came back from spring break. I told you might want to grab a few things just in case. I sat down. I tried not to make a big deal about it. We met with teachers that afternoon, and we told them to prepare maybe just 1 or 2 weeks worth of work. Surely we won't be out more than that, we told them. It became evident just a few days later that those couple of days would turn into weeks. Those weeks then turned into months, and now here we are. But guess what? This won't define you. The class of 2020 isn't about the pandemic or COVID-19. You will be remembered for so much more than that. You will be remembered for the Mamba mentality. When I came to Silex 3 years ago, you had just completed your freshman year. Over the next 3 years, you taught me way more than I could have ever taught you. You've taught me perseverance, the will of never giving up, for fighting what you believe in, but most of all, you taught us all about being a good person. You have been a tremendous role model for all of the classes that will follow you, and in the end, that's the legacy that you will leave Silex High School. The legacy of being the best person that you could be, always looking out for others, and taking care of all of the people around you. There are a million examples of how you have helped your fellow classmates through difficulty over the last 4 years, and this has been no different. You have not only shown your classmates how to handle adversity, but you have shown the entire community how to handle it as well. You have survived this crazy mess, and now you are stronger than you were before. I know there's been some hurt, and that's okay. We've all felt that hurt for you. But tonight, my heart is full. It's full of all the great things that you have done. While people will talk about all the things you missed out on, I will cherish the things that you accomplished, all of the successes in the classroom and on the field. Those are the things that I will remember about you. You may always be known to some as the class that didn't get to go to school for the last 3 months, but I won't remember you that way. I will remember you as the class that persevered and showed us all how to do this. That's who you are. You've been showing us the right way long before the pandemic, and you will continue to show us the right way for many years to come. You are the class that truly defined what Mamba mentality is. At this time, I would invite our 2019-2020 school board president, Mr. Ben Hinkey, to join me. Mr. President, in accordance with the laws of the state of Missouri and the policies of the Silex R1 School Board of Education, these that you see before you have successfully met the requirements for graduation. Students, please rise and be presented your diplomas. Jacqueline Nicole Adams. Sydney Lane Burkemper. Austin Joseph Chapin. Faith Ann Craig. Faith was unable to be here tonight, but she will be receiving her diploma. Caitlin Rose Creech. Scott Lee Creech. Anthony Thomas Grody. Colby Nix Greenlow. Justin Henry Havlick. Brian Robert Hinkey. Grace Catherine Hudson. Brecken James Johnston. Nicholas Herman King. Chloe Ann Kenyon. Rachel Lauren Klein. Dylan Michael McGill. William Eugene Mudd III. Chris William Murphy. Daniel Cole Murphy. Nicholas Christopher Perkins. Casey Lynn Pruitt. Chloe Rome was also unable to be here this evening. She has already moved and gotten a job. She will also be receiving her diploma. So Chloe Lynn Rome. Coslin Durrell Sanders. Hannah Marie Smart. Felicity Jocelyn Stokes. Chase Vincent Thornhill. Emily Jean Weatherford. Kylie Noel Williams. Jessica Lynn Watring. And Briley Bankett Lindsay. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my privilege to present to you the Silex High School class of 2020. If you would now please stand as our graduates exit the campus for the last time.